Alright guys, welcome back to another loadout building video. If yesterday's video wasn't for you, don't worry, we're back on track now with a $100 green loadout. One that surprised me in the $10 and $25, and we're only continuing to get better. Before we dive into it, just a reminder of the giveaway for this month is this combination you can see on screen right now. It's a Battle-Scarred Black Lamb Gut Knife with the Broken Fang Unhinged Gloves in field test. It's super low float, actually at 0.16. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know your favorite skin from today's video. And the winner will be picked at the very end of the month, possibly the very start of June. Good luck to those entering, and let's get into it. If you want the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins, then look no further than today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers users a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling Counter-Strike skins, with the benefit of items being much cheaper compared to buying on the Steam community market.
This is the way.
This is the way.
There are no buying fees, selling fees range between 2 to 12%, and there's over 1 million skins available on Skinport at any time. With a great Trustpilot rating, it's the perfect place to start building your loadout, whether you're going for budget gems or picking up some insane skins. They are also the reason we can keep running giveaways to give back to you guys, so make sure you check out Skinport using the links in the description or pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so whilst on a slightly different budget split, you could feasibly get a Gamma Doppler Glock in a $100 loadout. We're not going to. We're going to play things a bit more reasonably, and we're going to go for a Nuclear Garden in minimal wear instead. This will run you $2.64. Now, these prices are from, I think, the 12th or 13th of May when I planned them, so allow for some variance, but min wear for under $3. This is super sick. Then on the CT side of things, we are going to be using a field-tested monster mashup. Obviously, this is blue and green, very similar to the vibes we get from the Aetheris, but it's got enough green on it for me to be very comfortable with this. It is $15 for field tester, but I definitely think it's worth the money. It's an insanely good skin. And then good news if you're a P2000 enjoyer, because you can get one of these for 14 cent minimal wear. It is the turf. Ticks the boxes super nicely for a lovely price. Now, we cannot get a Emerald Jurgengander because it's like $400, maybe $350. So, we have to be a little bit creative here, and we actually have crafts coming into this for the first time in a while. I'm going to use the Meteorite Gate, but I'm going to recommend you use either Imperial stickers from Copenhagen or Imperial player stickers from Copenhagen. This one has no way hollows on it. Glitters would also work and be cheaper, but if you want to get these hollows plus the skin in Factory New, it'll cost you about $5.88. And obviously the Meteorite, as we've discussed, gets a kind of weird, not really greenish, a slight sort of green effect on it. Not terribly good, but the green stickers will definitely add to it. And then the other craft, which I actually showed on stream on Thursday night, is a headshot minimal wear with Imperial hollows from Copenhagen. Now, it does need particular lighting for this to pair perfectly, but there's a lack of green AKs unless you want to go for a green laminate or an emerald pinstripe. I know some people like the emerald pinstripes, so you could go for that and save some money, but I think going for green stickers on a headshot is the best play because it is some green elements of like the effect the skin gets, and overall I think it can work pretty good, especially when you're just holding it like this. Now, in the battle of the Flashback versus the Infosaurus S, the Infosaurus S is always going to win for me. It's $1.10 in minimal wear. Looks like Jurassic Park theme. I love it. We're a little bit down bad when it comes to the M4A4 because there's pretty much only one option. It is the Jungle Tiger in minimal wear, which would be $8.50. Honestly, not what I'd be wanting to pay for an M4A4 here, but it's kind of what we're forced into. I'd say alternatives would be go for neutral options like a Magnesium or an Edgelord if you wanted something different. And then while some people might enjoy the Pit Viper, I think it's just a no-brainer to go for the Aetheris here. Obviously, it does have a blue base, similar to the Monster Mashup, but the green scope, the green snake over it, there is so much green here. I'm definitely counting it as a green skin. And $5.50 for what I think is definitely a top 10, pushing top 5 up, you know, worth it. I want to call them quality of life upgrades when we get to like the MP9, because we go for a Hydra, it's just over $7, but we go from field tested to minimal wear, which means you don't really need to touch your MP9 as an upgrade at all moving forward. This is your end game MP9, and it's only $7. Now, trying to get a Nuclear Garden is viable, but I think trying a last dive with as much sort of tealy green as possible is something else you could try. Now, this one's a little loose. It's between like $1.78 to $2, depending on the pattern. Obviously, you're going to be dealing with some orange patterns too. So, I mean, if this one doesn't float your boat, go for pay the extra for a Nuclear Garden. Go get an allure. But I think trying to get a cool pattern for this could be a nice option. Another one that fits that theme of the Aetheris and the Monster Mashup is the See You Later P250. Under $4 for this in minimal wear. It is a super cool skin. I love that like the croc teeth are like coming down on the barrel. Now, as painful as it can be going for green loadouts sometimes with the lack of options, the Tech 9 is a fantastic option. The Bamboozle literally looks like bamboo. Minimal wear, 66 cents. This is perfect value for money budget skin. Now, I have used the Meow 36 here because in min wear, it's 8 cents. It is what it is. But there's something that's being cooked up I need to show you guys. Because Sumota and Brockhofer, who does the Hyper Beast, have been cooking this up. This looks insane as a famous skin. I would love to see this get added to the game. Look how cool this looks. Now, I know there's the holes on it, which can creep some people out, but overall, we need something like this to be added in for the famous. It would be so good. We then have our usual budget Gale pick. It's going to be a Vandal. It's going to be minimal wear. It's 62 cents. Again, ticking the boxes and doing what we needed to do for a good price. I'd be lying if I said that the 5.7 has good options, but I'm going to go for a hot shot here. It's just over $2 for field test it. You kind of got some weird neon green going on, but the other colors are just a little bit off. Again, it'd be nice to see a better green 5.7 come out that's not like $2 grand. The Emerald Jewel Berettas are a little bit away, so I'm going to go for Royal Consorts here. Another 66 cent skin in minimal wear. Obviously, a lot of gold. We do get that sort of like green carved jade emerald effect on parts of like the handles. The SG is another one of those. I love the pick. Much like the Bamboozle, this Dragon Tech is well under $1 for minimal wear. Looks incredibly good. It's also one of the fewer SGs that get designed on the scope, which I really like. Now, for the AUG, you want to go for a carved jade, but we just can't on this budget. So just over $1 for a minimal wear amber fade, and trying to get a fade that has a bit more like of the green and amber on it is going to be my suggestion here. Then over on the XM side of things, we're going to go back to the Watchdog. This is just over $1 for minimal wear. You guys have loved it when I've been using this. I personally really like it too. I used this with the Jade gloves and field tested for a while, and it was a perfect pairing. Now, for a long time, I would have suggested the Power Core for the MP7, and it still is a good option, but I want to change it up and go for the Empire. Just a little bit more goofy, a little bit more fun, and you know, I like that in some of the skins, honestly. They don't all have to be crazy realistic. Give me some goofy ass shit like this. And then the Scout honestly has one of the best options in the game. It's an Acid Fade, which in Factory New is under $1. Like, I think it's 87 cents when I was checking the prices. And this has fade percentage too, so you can get even more green along it. The main thing obviously for me is having that sick green scope. This for under $1 is just nuts. Now that means the total cost of this whole loadout is $102.72. So we only need like $2 of the buffer we have, which is absolutely fine. And across the board, you're getting a pretty solid loadout, especially considering this is the $100 mark. Now, I think the areas that we do look at and say, right, we need other options, Valve. We need Desert Eagle options, right? Only having the Emerald Yermangander at $350 to $400 is stupid. We need a new one to drop that's going to be like, I don't know, a blue or a purple rarity. And then I'd say Famous is fine with the Meow, but it'd be nice to have another option like the one I was showcasing. And then I think AK. We can all agree that a proper clean green AK of purple rarity that's like $20 to $40 is exactly what we need. So I'm going to end it there, guys. Just a reminder that there is the giveaway for the Gut Knife Black Lamb and the Unhinged Gloves. All you have to do is make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below off your favorite skin from today's video. We're going to be continuing this series for all the different colors, all the way to, I think, around the $1,000 mark, maybe some $1,500 and $2,000 if there's big upgrades to be have. So I hope you guys are still enjoying it. We'll keep those coming over the next month or so. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.